Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Gemini. Oh yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I got the new cards. So these cards here that I have are what happens after the tarot cards. So here, this is the Six of Swords. They're actually getting to those calmer waters, and you can see the calmer waters here, and they've actually hit land, and they're bringing things with them. They've moved forward from moving to calmer waters. They're at the next stage, right? So these are the after tarot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the tarot card. I'm going to do one for the sun, each one, okay? So I'm going to put that on each card right now. And I'm just going to fish them out. It might be a little quicker. And then what we'll do is we'll put the after tarot with that. We'll start with those, and then we will go with their sun, moon, rising, and so on for the cards to follow in each category. So it kind of gives us a little bit of what's going on here and what might help to find out a bit more here. This could be fun, interesting, and enlightening. Let's see what happens here for the readings, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to have those blessings coming in now, and possibly even running into their person. I kind of feel like you're going to have some type of sign to know that this is your person. It's going to be undeniable, the way you feel about this person, the way things happen, and how you mesh with them. We're going to do a couple theme cards to see what your reading might kind of have to do with. Now, I got some more cards. The yellow cards are the new ones. So I'm going to fish out a couple of yellow and some other cards to see what some messages are for you. And I got a couple there, and a green, and let's do a blue one too. All right, just to kind of see what comes up for you for your theme. Let's see. Wow, I realize unlimited wealth is my life. In my life is my blessing. So you may have money. Wow, money flows to me effortlessly. Wow. Okay, so this has to do with some type of blessing and some type of wealth that may be coming in for you. Now, this may be because you didn't go back with somebody. I feel like somebody may have been coming back into your life because of this, because of your wealth. You are refusing to see and acknowledge. So there may be something else that you're not seeing right now. Maybe it is the law of attraction, and that you need to magnify yourself, like magnetic vibration of what you're looking for. You have to become it to bring that in, right? Oh wow, go buy that lotto ticket today, maybe a good luck day. So wow, so this is coming in for somebody here. I feel like somebody specific that needs to go do these things for these blessings to come in. Oh, I didn't realize you can't see any of those cards. So we will put them maybe right here. There we go. Go buy that lotto ticket. Magnetize yourself to what you're looking for, so that is what comes in for you. Become what you want to come in, right? So, and act as if you already have it. So let's see. We have somebody crying over spilt milk because somebody's not going to get away with this. You see that noose there? This is after tarot, right? And if you look, there's the noose, not noose, but the lasso. Could be a noose, but the lasso, they're going to get caught. So don't worry about however they hurt you. I feel like this is something that you might hear about. They may be crying because they got caught, or they may realize that they got caught and are crying over spilt milk. This has to do with somebody getting caught. Now, whether it's you was crying over this person getting caught, or this person doing this to you, whatever resonates for you, okay? So let's see. This could be somebody that was set out to hurt you in some way. So what's your sun sign here? We're going to do one card and then the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have follow your heart. So you need to follow your heart. Now, let's see what else comes up here for your sun sign. Weave your destiny. So you have the power to choose here. You have free will, and you need to follow your heart to what your heart truly desires. And I feel like whatever this bad treatment of whatever they did to you, I feel like they're going to get caught for this. You've already, I kind of feel like, let that go. You're going to follow your heart to wherever this leads you, and you're going to weave a new story for yourself, for new love. I feel like you've let this person go. They may be crying over spilt milk because they wish they hadn't done this to you, because you're going to move on. Look at you, are shining. You know how to manifest. You become what you want to receive, and I feel like it's working for you. Let's see what we get. You put that burden down. I can't make this shit up. I mean, look at this. Is the 10 of Wands, and you've put all those wands down. This is after tarot. You've learned something from this. I feel like you learned a lesson here. I feel like it has to do with some type of, maybe, well, sir, I kind of get self-worth. Maybe you realized your worth here. This is to do with emotions. So let's see what you get for your moon card. I'm just going to pull one out. That one wants to come. We have, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Wow. So I feel like you may have already done this. It could have been last Scorpio season that this happened. Let's see. What's on the bottom of the deck? Your commitment is being tested. Okay, so your commitment to yourself may be getting tested here. I feel like you've learned the lesson though. So this, yeah, I feel like you passed your, whatever you were meant to learn from, okay? Let's see. For your rising sign, you may have had some anxiety, and you may have taken a leap and caught yourself because you're no fool, right? I love these cards. I really do. The tarot after is what they're called here, and it shows you the story after tarot. And I feel like you may have been getting warned by this little pooch here, the dog, and they're a loyal friend. Could be somebody that's in your corner that may have been speaking to you about this. Maybe you took that leap of faith with this person and caught yourself because you are no fool. You may have had a lot of anxiety, or this person maybe has a lot of anxiety. Let's see, the Holy Child is on the bottom of the deck. Starseed. You may be a starseed here. Let's see, what do we get for your rising sign? We'll pull one out and then we'll look on the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at that. It came out all on its own. Spirit wants me to see this card. The Seven Sisters Circle. Sisterhood enriches your life. So you may end up finding a friend that really is in your corner. That really good friend that maybe you never had before. This is somebody that's on your side, or maybe family members. Somebody that's always been on your side, maybe. The Temple, home. I no longer search outside of myself for home. And I'm kind of getting that this is something you've learned. This is, you may have been a bit codependent, maybe feeling like you needed someone to help you do life. And I feel like maybe your reasoning to get with somebody was what you maybe could get from them, or what they could help you with, or there was some type of benefit. Or you just didn't know that you had it in you to do it all on your own. You didn't need anybody. And I feel like something happened here for you to catch yourself and realize things about yourself, that you could do this all on your own the whole time. You just had a different mindset at the time. And I feel like this has evolved. I feel like if you want somebody, it's going to be because you want them, not because you need them now. It's not because of what you can get from them. It's going to be why you want them is a totally different reason now compared to what you used to look at people as, okay? Let's have a look. Look at you. The Queen of Wands, that fiery, determined, confident person. You're so much so self-assured now. And it shows when you walk into a place, people may comment to you. They may see and radiate how you are, that you're a changed person. Look at that. You've been in the flow here. You have the Temperance energy. I feel like even if somebody was to poke you, to try to get you riled up, I feel like you'd squash that. I feel like you would be that calm, cool, and collected type of person where somebody's not going to get you out of your confidence or you're self-assured, so you know who you are. Nobody's going to get you out of your energy to a lower vibration. I feel like you're just going to keep that vibration no matter what. You may have been a people pleaser before, and I feel like that's just not the case anymore. I feel like you have boundaries. And this Temperance is that you may have chosen a cup now, and you're really in the flow. Peace. You have peace of mind here. You've been so patient too. Like, this is like unbelievable for patience, okay? You're looking for that adventure now. You may be in that peace and harmony and grounded and in your life purpose. You're doing so well now. Your luck is on your side here, I'm feeling. For your fortune, your Jupiter. Let's see, what else can we add to this, please, Spirit? Can you tell us a bit more about the luck for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Aha! There may have been somebody that was hostile towards you. This is number 8, okay? So this is somebody you may be having some resolution with or taking action towards, maybe mastered your self-assurance. Nobody's going to get you feeling less than, and people may be jealous of that you're in your luck here. Let's see, what do we have? First chakra. Now this is your root chakra. You are healing insecurities here. I feel like you have a lot of self-love. This has to do with maybe how you may have lost your identity along the way of being in relationships. You lost who you were. You're meditating and grounding yourself, I feel like to heal these insecurities and have that self-love. People see this. They may be a little envious of this energy. Let's see. Let's look at your relationship. What is Tarot telling us? You may have been the wounded warrior here, okay, and putting up a lot of walls. Wow. And Spirit says, nuh-uh, we're going to bring the whole flippin' A building down. Look at that. It's striking once again. It's already struck and knocked the crown down. So now it's taken the whole dang building right off its foundation. So this is breaking it down. There may be some communication here or some type of realization about something. Let's see. Give us another card. Oh, you may have gotten someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Wow. You may not be expecting this with the Tower here. This may be all of a sudden here. You've made it though. I feel like you're dressing up this scarecrow here because there's going to be harvest here at the 9. And the 9 of Wands, I mean, this is like healing some type of wound here. This is stamina, good powers that are coming back in for you after a setback. So this tower, you've made it now. And this tower, this is something that's unexpected. This tower is going to come in, and you may have known something was coming, but maybe you weren't expecting love. Wow, and ascension. You're transcending all these obstacles. You're learning to expand. There's a new phase that you're going into, and you may even be preparing for a union. This is beautiful. You may even see this coming. I feel like you may have the gift of sight or clairsentience, where you can either smell or taste things. And it's going to be something that you see on TV maybe, and I had an experience where I could actually taste the popcorn, and it was like the weirdest thing ever, and it was like something I'd never experienced before. So it was very interesting to me that I was tasting some type of something that I wasn't even putting in my mouth. Like this, it was a clear taste too. I could totally taste the popcorn, and yet I had no popcorn for even months before that. So it's amazing how certain things are going to hit you that might mean something, and maybe you didn't know. Like at the time, I didn't know what it was about, and to tell you the truth, I still don't know what the popcorn taste was about. So let's see, we have a cup of love, and this is somebody that's already come in. They're here now. They may be watching you and focusing, aiming for the next thing that's going to happen here. They're aiming their arrow to where they want to go next, and it has to do with love. Giving you a cup of love. You're the Queen of Cups. You're a sweetheart. You're emotionally connected. You're very intuitive and compassionate, very sensitive and tender-hearted. You're one of those people that love life. You love the world. You love what you see when it comes to the world. You're fascinated and in awe of what God has created. Such a beautiful place to live. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is your Venus, okay? So this has to do with your love. Let's see. This person is here. True love. Like, what? This is a romance of a lifetime coming in for you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discussing your feelings with each other. So this is really beautiful. This is that honesty, and this is going to be something you cannot deny when this happens to you. It's going to be something that is off the rails, okay? So let's look at what's influencing here. So there's a lot of communication. This is team player. This is somebody that is going to be on your side. They're not going to be your opposition. This is somebody that's willing to help you. Wow. Now this is the Ten of Swords. This is the after effects of the Ten of Swords, okay? And this is completion, this end of this cycle. So something new can come in, right? So this is an ending of whatever deception that you were stabbed in the back about, whatever fear has come to an end, okay? Whatever this happened, you've already put this to bed. You're in a new phase now. You are wanting to cooperate, or this is somebody that's influencing you that wants to be a team player. Whatever ended is done with. You're in a new energy of looking maybe towards that love. Let's see. By the book. So if this is Ascended Masters, there may be somebody that's trying to help you or guide you. They want you to maybe build your way up. I feel like with the difference in size here of these elephants, I feel like it's like give a little more and a little more, but don't give it all at once. Okay? And kind of keep it in a type of sequence or type of ritual of whatever you're going to do, some type of structure. It's like a structure that you're going to have. Yeah, you're going to be flexible about this though. With 19, that equals 10, so I feel like you're at that space where you're willing to compromise. I feel like this is like a compromising thing where you're flexible with whoever this is. This is going to be beautiful. Whoever's trying to influence you here is on your side though. Let's see. Wow. Okay. You are picking your cup, or somebody has picked they're using their intuition. I feel like this is more you than them. But I feel like whatever this is, when it comes to somebody, this is your fortune, your wealth. I feel like you've picked a cup here. You may be getting your blessing here. This may have been the bad cup. This is maybe your good cup, and you've chosen right. It looks like you've used your intuition to get that. Let's see what comes up for messages for your fortune and wealth. For Gemini. All right. This one wants to come. End of an era. I can't make it up. You have closed out a cycle here. This is something that you've put to bed. Definitely have finished. Yes. Self-care. I knew it was about self-love and learning something about yourself. Maybe finding yourself again. This is so wonderful. Let's look at what's going on with you right now. All right. Your ships are here. They've come in. They've arrived. Look at that. And you've balanced something, or you're trying to maybe, I kind of feel like juggle a few things around. Maybe a little defensive. Maybe just have your boundaries up, or trying to find out what your boundaries are and how to put them in place. Has to do with maybe a mature man and some change here. Some type of change. Let's see. What's going on here for Gemini? All right, there may be some concern. You have the Ascended Masters here. I feel like they want you to keep your guard up about people. I feel like you're not going to be completely relaxed. You may exhibit some type of concern when it comes to meeting somebody new. Maybe you don't want to be juggled. Maybe that's what happened in the end. You may be focused on your what you're doing for work, and you're just kind of, this may catch you off guard, and you might be having a bit of an issue trying to adapt to things. You're going to follow what your heart desires. I feel there's some ascension here as well. You might get headaches or feel a little ill or not be able to sleep very well. Sometimes that happens. Let's see, what are we getting for, let's look at what Spirit wants to tell you first. Okay, so somebody's fighting for something here. And with the Three of Wands, this is usually my card for some type of trouble ending, and you're not waiting. You are moving forward. I feel like you're sending out some communication here with the bird. Your ships are down there. I feel like you know they've landed. They might be setting back out. I kind of feel like with this, there may be a pause in this relationship where Spirit's trying to tell you they're going to still fight for you, but I feel like they may live at a distance, and they may have had to go home for a bit. But you may feel like this is over, but I feel like they don't feel that way. So you may feel like it was just a one-time thing. You'll never see this person again. Let's see. You have a brilliant idea here. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. And then we have compassion. Archangel Ezekiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So don't be too hard on yourself or this person. They may have to go back home and maybe really don't want to, but you may not be able to read this person just yet. Let's see. Life review. Archangel Genelle, take inventory of your life and resolve the change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So I feel like you may have some abandonment issues that when this person leaves, you may feel like, okay, well, that's done. I thought it was more than that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not what I thought it was. Let's see. Timeline here. These are the time cards. These are the cards of time. Find the right moment. Now, I feel like with the Justice card here, things have really balanced. This could be a Libra, but you're doing the right thing, okay? Somebody may be, wow, the Emperor's here. This could be you or your person. Somebody's trying to balance something out here. And the Emperor, I feel like, has the key. Like, there's the Ram there. Like, wow. This is Aries energy. This is a lot of passion. This is stability, power, wealth. Somebody who's a leader. And I feel like you may realize this, but they may have something they're meant to do when they go home. They may have some karmic debts that they have to deal with. Something's going to happen here when they go. Now let's see what cards come up. Oh, wow. Okay, well that was... Okay, we have Aquarius and Leo here. So 2001, we have 1802, we have 11. So give a fresh... I can't read that. Imperious? Impulse? Fresh? Oh God, my eyes are so bad. But something to do with 11 weeks. This is about balancing something out here. Aquarius energy. Open to others, but use your intuition. So somebody might be trying to give you some type of advice, okay? But whatever they're telling you, realize that you have the overall say or decision. So don't blindly go by what someone else says. Really think about what they've maybe have said. Maybe it's a Leo or Aquarius that's trying to help you out here. But in any case, there's some type of change here. Release the power of your heart. So bringing in that happiness and not so much fear here. You may feel like this is done with. And I don't feel like it is. There's some type of change going on here. They have something to set up on their end. And this may be something that's unexpected to you. With that tower, something has to fall here, and it may be someone at home that they need to deal with. Maybe they're leaving somebody or have someone else. They may be single. Between 5 and 11 weeks they may be gone, or it may take that long to get back to you. What's this? Tuesday. Start being creative. Put down a marker. Okay, and number 3, this has to do with creativity and also Mars energy here. So with it being Mars, this has to do, I kind of feel like, how you deal with your life. This is a sudden change. This is an upheaval. These are awakenings or accepting some type of change here. This is interesting because you're going to reflect on this. Okay, wow. This is amazing to me. So let's see what the end cards are for you. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is somebody that was slow and steady, reliable, practical, and diligent. They're here, and if you look, they have their crops done. They may have been a page before where they learned how to grow their money independently, and now they are already planting out and figuring how the business works. They're starting to be very productive with this, a routine. They're hardworking and diligent, but they're slow and steady because they're reliable and practical. This is somebody that is going to treat you right. They're going to bring in a better offer for you. Okay? So with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is working their way to coming back to you. All right? And let's see what the tarot card had to be. They may not be able to stop thinking about you. It might be driving them mental in a sense, or this may even be that they're having sleepless nights, like what I said before, because they're ascending. They're having, wow, did you see that? That must have been wanting to come out here. I see engagement ring here. So after your ascension, this is a love, this is a true love, this is heart-to-heart conversations. There's ascension here, and possibly even honeymoon, and I'm seeing romance of a lifetime kind of vibe here. This is somebody that may even ask you to marry them. Wow. You may see this person as wealth in the sense of abundance. This is somebody that you've been waiting your whole life for. And because it's true love, and love is the highest frequency there is, I feel like you're going to have a lot of blessings coming in here. You may have been refusing just to acknowledge or see something here, and I feel like it may have been a bit of fear here, because you were maybe I feel like jarred out of something here because you were focused on your work. And you may not have been focused on love. You may have been not giving up on love, knowing that you still want somebody, but you may not have been actively looking for them. And I feel like you need to go out and buy that lottery ticket, or whatever you're doing that you feel is going to bring you some luck or finances. You're going to start whatever that is. Maybe if you're on a platform, maybe you go live, or there's some type of new source of money that's going to come in for you. So work towards that. Maybe you have some work to do to get that there. It may be as easy as buying a lotto ticket and winning the millions. Okay? But you need to remember, whatever you do to bring in this money, money flows to you effortlessly. You have to be in that energy. You have to have that law of magnetizing yourself to become whatever you want to have come back. So when you go to buy that lottery ticket, become that wealthy person as if you already have it. Be in that energy of love and understanding, and have that energy of law of attraction. Become what you're looking for. Right? So I hope this helps somebody out there who is a Gemini. Things are starting to look up. Things are starting to progress. And it looks like this true love is starting to show up for you. I don't feel like it's going to be long at all. Right around the corner, I'm feeling. So put on your seatbelt, because it's coming. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be like bam, and it's here, you know. So anyhow, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the tribe if you'd like to, if you haven't already. And if you're looking to donate, you can go to the description box, click on that. It'll drop down to a PayPal account where you can link. It's a link, so you just push on that. It will take you right into PayPal. or you can do the super thanks, and I will be going live hopefully in June, in the beginning of June. So look for that as well. I will have it come up so it shows everybody that it's coming. It will be a premiere, so yeah, so look for that as well. Anyhow, guys, take care, stay blessed, and we will see you guys next time. All right, Lita.